I was wrong. I admit it. Chelsea 0, Wolves 1. I was wrong. And once again, I'm going to put my hands up. I said no one could be worse than Graham Potter. Frank Lampard is worse than Graham Potter. Frank Lampard is worse than Bruno Salta. At least under Graham Potter and Bruno Salta, we were creating opportunities. I was moaning about missed chances. I was telling you guys, these players can't finish. Something's going wrong. Today, this was hopeless. We didn't create a proper goal-scoring opportunity in 90 minutes of football. In 90 minutes of football, we didn't create nothing. No midfield control, no shots on target. We literally tried to play a basketball game with a team that is willingly going to sit back and let us dominate possession. And we couldn't even do it. Chat and breeze. The good, the bad, and the downright ugly. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Kavkas View. In today's video, we need to break down this calamitous performance. I can't even be angry anymore because it's got to the point now where I'm immune to Chelsea rubbish performances. This team has not indicated that they're going to improve anytime soon. We've got a massive game against Real Madrid coming up, which I am not looking forward to. I don't have any hope for that game, I'll be honest. But we need to, the show must go on. The Kavkas View must go on. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will be here trying to be as optimistic, as funny as possible for you guys to give you some sort of entertainment because you're not getting it from your football fix. Your dietary requirements are not getting fulfilled at this moment in time because your football team is pathetic. My requirements aren't being fulfilled. So we need to be talking about what happened in today's game and then we can keep it stepping. We're going to start with the ugly, and the ugly is that it's got worse. Like, I didn't think it was possible, guys, but it actually got worse. Like, if you look at it from a stylistic standpoint, he took João out of the midfield, like attacking midfield role, where he was linking up with Kai and we were actually generating chances for Kai to score. And he moved him out to the left-hand side. He moved Sterling out wide, both of them becoming touchline wingers. Kai's isolated by himself. You got Conor Gallagher running around like he's doing Tough Mudder, and all of a sudden the demand is on Enzo Fernandez to receive the ball and try link to midfield and the attacker. And when I say midfield, I'm not saying defense and attack. I'm saying the midfield. Our midfield is non-existent. Like, non-existent. Mateo Kovacic was on the pitch, but I don't know what he did today because he's a good player. He's actually a great player. The issue arises when you give him no instructions and you give him free will and vibes. And the problem is we didn't even vibe. So I don't understand why we went to a 4 at the back because the team was actually doing well in the 3 at the back. Like, well is relative to what we've been this year, right? We were actually generating chances against Liverpool. We generated chances on the last week. We generated chances against Leicester. We generated chances. Even against Southampton, we generated chances with 3 at the back. So the transformation, I just didn't understand from Frank. Like, he tried to take this team and ask them to dominate something, and the players just weren't comfortable. And then we got what we deserved, right? We got a punch in the face. And that's exactly what I call it, because Wolves were the better team. Like, don't get it twisted. First half an hour, Wolves were clearly the better team. And what was really evident for every single one of us was that the goal was coming. It's just in what fashion was going to come. And the goal came in incredible fashion. Because a cross comes in, Koulibaly headers it out, and the ball's in the air. Nunez, Mateus, has all the time to get his body ready to articulate that volley into top bins, right? Cucurella literally goes out to him and then gives him 5 yards to almost prepare for the strike. Like, you're not going to do this, so have a go. That's how he thought about it. And realistically speaking, people are going to point fingers at Kepa, right? He always gets packed. I can't blame Kepa today. Because what was Kepa's meant to do in that situation? You allowed a professional footballer, time and space Cucurella, to volley the ball unmarked, free of any stress, any distress. You basically recreated an environment that he would have in training. Minimal intensity, minimal attempt. And what is it with Cucurella and throw-ons, bro? Have you guys ever noticed he actually struggles to take a throw-on? He doesn't trust himself to throw the ball onto the pitch. Like, it's actually really worrying that I start noticing stuff like that while the game goes on. It's because we're not entertained. We're genuinely not entertained. So these are the ugly things. I've got a few bad things to talk about, but there's not much to talk about in this game. So Stay tuned to the end, it'll be over quick. The performance from Kai Havertz and Raheem Sterling is going to get a lot of criticism in this game today. Because people are going to say Kai Havertz was anonymous, he didn't receive the ball, he didn't link up play. Raheem Sterling lost the ball every time he got it. However, I'm going to ask you like a lot of questions. What are they meant to do? Like, realistically speaking, Kai wasn't good. Neither was Raheem. So we need to find out why they weren't good. We can't just say they weren't good, they're rubbish. Why weren't they good? Because every time Raheem received the ball, Raheem received it with his back to goal, and he had a left back fully pressuring. And the option for Raheem to lay it off and spin in behind was never on, because the gap between Raheem and the midfield was massive. Raheem and Reece James was big, and whenever the gaps were smaller, everything was very slow. Everything was very lethargic, and Raheem was losing the ball because it became a physical battle. It became who's stronger than whom. And in my opinion, that's not what you buy Raheem Sterling for. I'm sorry, if you think that's what you're going to buy Raheem Sterling for and that's what he's going to achieve, you've lost it, gaffer. But then we need to talk about what happened with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz looks lethargic, Kai Havertz looks lazy, and more importantly, Kai Havertz looked just shattered. He looked like a man that really is low on confidence. He looked like a man that really doesn't want to be at the club at this moment in time, and someone that is feeling like this is not going to end well. And that's how I felt watching this game, and it's really sad. Then everyone started jumping on my timeline. We need to make subs. Okay, let's make subs. Aubameyang came on, Mudryk came on, and Pulisic came on. What changed? Nothing changed. No chances were created. Nothing was constantly evolving. It was lazy. It was lethargic. It was Mudryk running down alleys. No one's getting him out wide one-on-one in isolation. Everything's slow and compact. Pulisic's trying, God bless his soul. Like, he's genuinely trying. He's attacking his players, but there's no options. There's no give and goes. It's because the midfield's... There's no organisation in this team. I can't even just blame the midfield. The instructions are poor. It's literally... have the ball and try to individually create something. And that is a problem. That is a problem because the coach is not doing his job. And now the final bad, I'm going to talk about Gallagher. But I'm not going to talk about Gallagher in the sense that how bad of a player he is. I don't think he's that bad. I'm going to talk about a player that is so shot in confidence that he can't even do the things he was doing at Crystal Palace to a good standard anymore. At Crystal Palace, he was receiving the ball in tight half spaces, taking shots, just being dangerous and a constant threat. Either with a pass, either with a turn in the box. The guy done a Cruyff turn at Palace 3 weeks in and scored in the box. To have the courtesy to like take the touch and spin around and just the awareness of space, the pizzazz to do that. You don't lose that from your ability, from your repertoire. You just lose it when you lose your confidence. And now he looks like a Tough Mudder contestant. I swear. Google Tough Mudder on a different tab, yeah, and you'll see an individual that just runs around trying to do like skittle jumps and monkey bars and jumping from one tree to another tree into mud, climbing out. He just literally looks like he completes the bleep test. His footballing skills are just no longer rated. He's just purely there as an athlete. And it's worrying because I don't see this improving. If we think we're going to go to the Bernabeu and we can do this, I'm genuinely worried. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. And the final thing to be positive about, right? Because we gotta leave the video with some positivity. Number one, there's only 8 Premier League games left, right? And that is the positive. We need 1 point to make sure we don't get relegated, because 40 points is the magic mark. And then it's like, okay, vibes. Like, then play the kids, play the youth. Like, because at this moment in time, it doesn't look like we're going to beat Real Madrid, so the season will be done. Like, you might as well put in Carney Chukwuemeka into the team, which I don't understand why he's not in the team, by the way, instead of Conor Gallagher. Like, or Noni Madueke, give him a chance. Like, you might as well start giving some kids some chance and see what you got in them. Because at this moment in time, we're doing nothing. Give some players extended breaks. Like, and let them come back fired up for the season. Because they only get like 2-3 weeks off these days. I know they don't deserve it, but we might have to. And finally, Reece James, Wesley Fofana and Joao Felix. Enzo Fernandez. I want to apologise to you guys on behalf of Chelsea FC and on behalf of Frank Lampard and on behalf of Graham Potter for wasting a season of your lives. Because Enzo Fernandez, you never signed up for this. You signed up for a proper project. And we've disappointed you. Joao Felix, you didn't get signed up to be kicked as if you're the second coming of Eden Hazard and literally create opportunities and take men on and individually try to achieve something, but then get the blame when you don't get the goal, when you're the only one trying. Reece James is getting wasted at this moment in time. There are links with Real Madrid. And if I'm Reece's agent, I'm pushing for this move. Because why is Reece going to waste his career at Chelsea? He was good today. He did his job. Reece James was not an issue today. He had Podence in his back pocket. And Wesley Fofana, genuinely a world-class defender. Like, you look at him and you say, in every category, this guy is an elite defender. Good on the ball, blocking the ball, reading awareness, tackling one-on-one, standing, sliding, the ability to marshal a defense. The only thing he most probably needs to improve on is attacking corner kicks in an attacking manner. I think he's really poor. He gets into good opportunities as physicality gets him up, but he just doesn't time it well. And he's very poor at connecting with the ball. So maybe that can improve. But otherwise, he had a great interception on Nunez in the first half, where I thought it was bound to be a goal. Number 2, there was a great block. And then he dealt with someone one-on-one. Those 4 are the shining lights of this team. Without those 4, I don't know if I would even have a good section today. So the positives are 8 games left. And the other positives, we got 4 good players at this moment in time. The rest of them, cum sa. Sometimes good, sometimes shit. We don't know. But hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Guys, don't let Chelsea ruin your mood. We're just not good. Sorry. Peace out.